Hey, Darr Hawthorne here. I'm in the Good Vibrations Motorsports booth, and I got the #1 qualifier, Ryan Hodgson. How's it feel, dude?
Darr, it feels great. We're real happy. The guys in the pits, Bob Piper did a good job, and he's really happy.
No, he's Canadian Hall of Fame. I mean, he's no slouch, right?
Yeah, we got lots of good help. We got Jim Basco and Rob Flynn helping us out this weekend, and a crew of really good guys, and I'm happy for them. That's important to me.
How did that run feel? I mean, that quickest, as far as I see, that's the quickest and fastest you've ever run with that car.
Yeah, well, it felt like I got up early in the morning and I took a big old boat across a lake when there wasn't even a wave. Just floated all the way down there. When I shifted, it kind of threw me back a little bit, and I went, "Woo, that was kind of neat."
I was down at about 1,000 feet, and you moved right by Crable. Crable was out on you a little bit, and then you just motored right by him.
I seen Crable out there, and I'm just like, they said, well, you got to shift it there, but if it feels good, just drive it a little further. And I went, well, it feels pretty good, and he's there, and I know if I rev this up a little more, something's going to happen. And I shifted that thing, and I went, whoom, and I went, oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. It was a beautiful run. So Ryan now sits #1 in the funny car qualifying at a 5:64.2. And he is the newest member of the 260 mile an hour club from Stith Printing. So we'll get you your decals tomorrow and do a whole thing. But this is an amazing accomplishment for what was that, your 20th run, 25th run, something like that? Was it that many?
Something like that, yeah. We're pretty happy.
Well, I saw you.
Bunch of guys.
I saw you make your first runs of it at Edmonton, and you were out of the box. You were running an 84 at 254 or something like that.
Yeah, the first time we went down the track, and from the alcohol car to the nitro car, and I shifted that thing, and it threw me back in the seat, and the starting line just kept charging at my eyes, and I'm like, holy man, and I was pretty humble after that. I didn't say much to anybody. I'm like, man,
you were quiet that day.
They all ass.
Yeah. So compare that run to what you just did.
That run, the first run was, to me, it was violent and vicious, and then this one's just smooth and beautiful. But I'm getting used to it now, how the car feels, and we changed a bunch of stuff in the combination, and we're running that different pump now, and it's working really well.
And you're running the new aeromotive pump, the new Terminator.
You bet we are. We're real happy with it.
Yeah.
I mean, how much happier could you get, right? Today, anyways.
Now, it looked to me that the run was very clean. I mean, there was no smoke. Didn't look like you heard any pistons or anything like that through the lights. It looked, I mean, did it? Was it?
No, we're just, we're just blessed right now that, like last weekend we weren't so blessed. That's drag racing, right? I mean, you're from hero to zero and back and forth like that. I mean, that's just the way it is, since the beginning of time, right?
Well, it was absolutely beautiful to see. I mean, your first run was, I got it here somewhere. All right, I can't find your first run. Here it is. Your first run was, you were #3 qualifier with a 576. So you improved to 10th.
Well, we were happy. Yeah, Dad was happy.
You would have been happy with the 76?
We were happy then, and then we just figured out, well, we're going to try this. We're headed in the right direction, and you got to be happy that you're heading in an upward direction, because you know what happens, right? And then the next day you're like, ooh, you push it so far, and then you go backwards a bit. We're going to be very careful about what we do from here on in.
Are you learning from Bob Peppernet? I mean, is he a good teacher, or does he just say put your foot in?
Well, Bob is a really intelligent guy who thinks everything through, and he's the only guy that talks to me about how to drive the car. And he was a driver. He was a driver, and I listen to what he has to say. He's really a hell of a good crew chief. Probably one of the best there is, and we're kind of showing that this weekend.
Yeah, pretty amazing. So if you're around, California Hot Rod Reunion's got 2 more days. We got 1 more qualifier tomorrow morning, and then we go into first round of eliminations in the afternoon. Then Sunday is all eliminations. They got the Cackle Fest on Saturday night, which doesn't appeal to a lot of necessarily racers, but it's to really pay homage to our past in drag racing. And if you got a chance, you're in within a couple hundred miles of Bakersfield, California. you'll probably see one of the best drag races around. It's the California Hot Rod Reunion 24. That's Ryan Hodgson, #1 qualifier.
And I'd really like to thank my dad for all the support over the years.
And using the aeromotive pump,
You bet.
which is available at Good Vibrations Motorsports. Thanks a lot.